Boy Doncore back here with Don's Bets. Fresh off a 4-2 wild card weekend, man. We almost swept the whole shit, but it's cool. We're gonna try to push it again with less games this week. We got the divisional round. Pardon me a little bit. We got the divisional round this week. We got 4 great matchups this week. 4 great games. I think they're gonna be great. I think it's gonna be real competitive, but we'll see how it go. We never know, man. Yeah, I wanted to touch on it a little bit. We went 4-2 last week in the wild card. If I'm not mistaken, we missed the Bengals spread. They kind of let the Ravens stay in the game. They never pushed away. And the Cowboys won, but definitely caught that Giants. Caught that Giants and Jaguars money line. So I hope to the few viewers that watched and took heed and at least cashed in on some of them bets, man. The overs, the totals, man.
I told you, bro.
What?
That
Cowboys?
game, bro.
Cowboys?
Jacksonville and
yeah.
I told you that was gonna be the best game this week.
It was. It was the best
crazy.
game. It was the best game this week.
That nigga was down 27-zip, bro. He threw 4 intos. I said, "Oh, nasty work."
Yeah, it was crazy. I fell asleep at halftime, but I had placed a money line bet, live money line bet on the Jaguars, and caught that. I woke up, literally, they was interviewing Lawrence, and I was like, you waking up, you like, eyes are trying to focus. I'm like, why are they interviewing him? I gotta still be asleep, because that was over. And as they showed the score, 31-30, I said, wow.
That boy lit a nice comeback. That was pretty.
It's amazing. Shout out to the Real Sunshine, man. I said the winner of that is the Real Sunshine. So shout out to Jacksonville, Jaguars for moving on. The Giants, man.
I picked Minnesota.
The Vikings are the Vikings.
They
like I
gon'
said, they gonna Vike out. The Cowboys didn't cowgirl out last week, which I was kind of happy to see that, and won some money off of that at the same time. So, it was cool. But we went 4-2 last week with the wild card here with Don's Bets in the first video. I was proud of myself.
As you should be, you know what I'm saying?
I was happy. I just people.
Shout out to everybody that watched, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate the viewers, the subscribers, the comments if you did. But we back again. Like, comment, subscribe. You can subscribe to my page at Don's Bets. It'll be up there as well. And subscribe to Doncore and the Rican Hippie Show, man. We out here. But let's get to this divisional round, man. These interesting games. We got 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. Back to the playoffs, baby. So the first game of the weekend is the Jacksonville Jaguars are going on the road. Of course, 10-8 during the season, but we throw these records away in the playoffs. So I ain't even going. They 1-0 against 0-0. All right.
Yeah, they got the ball.
Chiefs sitting at home. They sitting at home in Kansas City just waiting to see who was pulling up, and it's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars coming in to play the Kansas City Chiefs, the number 1 seed in the AFC.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game.
I think this is the only game that has the potential to be a blowout.
Damn.
But that's good because I think it's going to be a good game. If it makes sense to you, like I think I think out of all of them, and I could be wrong, but out of all 4 of them, you look at it just on paper, you're like, Chiefs might blow them out, but slow your roll, man, and know that I'm a Chiefs ambassador. Patrick Mahomes from day one, right? I'm gonna read these numbers to you guys. Jacksonville Jaguars at home. On the road against the spread, they're 4-4-1, which means, if you don't understand that, they have 4 wins against the spread, 4 losses, and 1 tie, which they will call a push. And then the Chiefs at home against the spread this year are 1-6-1. 1-6-1. It means they only cleared the spread 1 time. They're 14-3 though. In their last 10 against the Jaguars, they actually have cleared the spread 8. They're 8-2-1. So they cleared the spread against the Jags. that historically. I want to play with that. I'm leaning more to the safe route, and I will pair what I try to tell you guys, and I said a lot in the last video. I just didn't tell you to do it that way. I will pair the Chiefs money line with the total points over, because points are going to be scored here. The Chiefs could put up 45 points by themselves.
Yeah, and their defense ain't all that.
So. Right. So all you need is 15, 20 points from the Jags. And if you get 20 points from the Jaguars, you're definitely getting 30, 35 points from the Chiefs. So I got the Chiefs winning this game. I think the Jaguars can't clear the spread. The spread right now, I believe, is at like 9.5 or something like that. So now they're giving the Jags 9 points. I would take that, but the more safe route, just to make sure the Chiefs don't come out there and be in Chief mode. I would take the money line with the over, and I think you'll be safe. You'll be good with that. You'll be good with that. So that's where I'm leaning for that game. That's game 1 on Saturday, and game 2. Here we go. I just would like to say. The NFC East has been called the NFC least for the past, 3-4 years?
I mean, it has been, though.
It has been. But I don't see too much credit to, out of 8 teams.
There's 3 teams in there still.
It's 3 teams that's still there.
Yeah, that's dope. That's fire. I like that.
Not to mention, I feel like the Commanders should have got the NFC South championship. I feel like that's... Yeah, because that's why the Bucks was there. I feel like that should be canceled out. I feel like that they should have ran that Cowboys.
And they didn't have Young all year. Chase.
No. I feel like, and the Commanders just beat the Cowboys with JP or Jake or whoever hole that was, whatever his name was. They beat them in the week before. So I feel like they should have ran that back. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Cowboys would have won playing at home, but I think that's just how... The Commanders should have been in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. But to have 3 NFC East teams right here, I feel like it's very commendable. We got the New York Giants going on the road to play the Philadelphia Eagles. We driving 2 hours down the road, man. You understand what I'm saying? We're going down the block. You know what I mean? You got the Giants at 7-1 on the road this year, and the Eagles coming in 6-3. At home against the spread this year. These games are known to be close. Like the last game when we sat everybody that last week, and they played Jalen Hurts and Brown and everybody, and they was going crazy, and they won that game by 6 points. 6 points. Against Webb. That was our quarterback. Webb and Breida and all that. And I said it with the Vikings game. And I get this feeling with the Giants a lot when it gets here. They played this team and they played them close than it should have been. The spread of that Giants and Eagles game was 17. They was giving the Giants 17 points, and they lost by 6 without none of their starters. I will say it to you, but it's going to seem a little crazy because I'm a Giants fan, right? But I like money too. Head-to-head in their last 10, the Giants are 6-4 against the spread. From the last time I just checked, I just did a little bit of homework before I started this video. The lines were moving. I didn't see which way it was going, but I know when I started my homework today, 20 minutes ago, right? They were giving the Giants 7.5 points. There is no way the Eagles beat them by 2 touchdowns. I just don't see it. I don't see them beating them by 2 possessions. So I'm leaning to the Giants spread, 7.5, and the over. The over is like 44. I see this game being 27-24 type shit, like the normal NFC playoff game that we get. Yeah. Win or lose, I can't pick it. I'm not going against my Giants versus the Eagles, but I'm trying to give you people the most consensus play that I can. And
I'm trying to be non-biased on these videos.
I just feel like that's a lot of points for the Eagles to clear on the spread in the playoff game.
Saquon is killing it right now.
Saquon is playing. Daniel Jones is playing. He just did something that no quarterback has ever done.
Yeah.
He's playing out of his mind right now.
How I feel about him still.
That's whatever. But Daniel Jones has been
what you
playing
got on tape is what you got on tape.
out of his mind.
Yeah,
The way that you say that is the same. I get these eerie feelings because this is the same shit they were saying about Eli, bro. Remember that? Even during that first Super Bowl shit, it was like this Eli, right? And somehow at the end when he holding that trophy, it was like, that's Eli holding that. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga Daniel Jones wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know you would. But our defense, we finally got all our defensive players back, all our young guys back. We got Dexter Lawrence out there wilding, Adoree Jackson out there locking up receivers. You see what he did against Justin Jefferson last week.
Yeah, when I was
Jalen Hurts is banged up.
But when I was watching Asante Samuel Jr. catch all them intos, I was like, nah, niggas is old.
But Jalen Hurts is banged up.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking too. And not only
how many quarterback RPOs do you run?
I don't want to pick the Giants.
When we blitzing,
I think they're gonna win this game like 17-14.
We blitzing. It could be that. It could be that. So my safest bet, without touching the total, right? Let me switch it up and give you that. Without touching the total, because both defense are pretty good. I'll just take the Giants on the spread, 7.5. I like that. I like that. This is gonna be a close game. Closest game on the board, to me. These next two. So Giants on the spread is my pick. Going into the Sunday games, we got the Cincinnati Bengals playing against the Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia.
Second best quarterback in the league.
Who is that? JoJo? Or Josh?
That is?
Josh or Joe?
Come on, man.
Joe? Josh? Joe?
J.O.
JB?
Yeah.
JB is nice, bro. You said second behind Mahomes? I get it. I understand. That's how it should be.
I give Patrick Mahomes his credit, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate you. He appreciate it, he hear you.
Yeah, all that. You know how I feel, man.
What, the extra shit?
Because if he don't win a chip again this year, it's like, all right, bro. But I'm just saying, go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead. This is your show.
Bro, stop it. Not over there. You say that shit from when we at. Stop talking crazy, bro. Let me take a sip. What are you talking about? You can't do that to Patty.
He already top 5, top 6 quarterbacks all time, bro.
Exactly.
So,
you can't do that to him.
You know
okay,
what I mean?
where was I?
But Josh Allen, he not that.
Josh Allen.
Joe Burrow.
Josh Allen, I like a lot.
He nice.
But I see the same issues with Josh Allen that I see in Justin Herbert. I could see. I waited. I knew he was gonna pick him back up.
He like this generation's Brett Favre type.
Nah,
shit.
Stop doing that. I get it. Yeah.
Just cause how the the gunslinger shit. Like
it was like Green Bay and Buffalo over there.
Yeah,
right?
he's just not like. What was their quarterback back in the day? They went to the 4 Super Bowls. Buffalo. What's his name again?
Son that's always talking and shit.
And the cancer and everything.
Yeah.
I always forget his name. It's fucked up. But he remind me of him too. But he had like less turnovers type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm high.
It's just that Josh Allen throws a lot of turnovers. But he's a top 6 quarterback. He's top 5 quarterback in this league.
Don't do that. I just see this. I see this to be a dangerous game for the Bills. Okay, they're coming in against the spread. The Bengals are coming in at 7-2 on the road. The Bills at home are 3-5 on the road. I mean at home. Excuse me. Head to head. Listen to this stat. The Bills and Bengals haven't played each other since 2019. So these aren't even the same teams. They've never seen each other. These two, Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, has never played each other. They've never. I just find that to be ironic. You know what I'm saying?
Not even in regular season?
Not even in regular. The last game between the Bengals and Bills.
Oh, like on a scheduled game.
2000, any game. 2019. Now,
had like 3 years. But
it's 2023, bro.
Oh, that was like 5 years. That was like 4 years, yeah.
Because they didn't play in the playoffs last year. The Bills got knocked out by the Chiefs, and then the Chiefs got knocked out by the Bengals.
Yeah.
But head-to-head, in their last 10, the Bills are 6-4 against the spread. That's from 2007 to 2019. So they played 10 games in 12 years and haven't played the game in the past 4. I have the Bengals winning this game.
Yes, sir.
I have the Bengals winning this game. There are 2 teams in this playoffs that are still 3, you can say, but 2 teams that picked it up. Well, the Giants too. But I kind of feel like the Bengals and the Jaguars really picked it up late. The Giants got in because of how we started the year. You know what I'm saying? We started it the way nobody thought we would. But the Jags and the Bengals really got stronger later.
Yeah.
I feel like the Bills not getting rid of the Dolphins the way I thought they would last week.
And ending the season how they did. They just looking like
they're they're gonna put up points. But Josh Allen turns that ball over too much.
And the defense without Von Miller is like...
Yeah, they don't have the guy that's supposed to be getting them to the Super Bowl. You just reminded me of that. Because I'm looking at, like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Von Miller is supposed to be out there getting the offense off the field. Getting the AFC, all these AFC offensive threats off the field, which he's done. But he's not there. And you see the difference.
That wouldn't have been that close.
Skylar Thompson almost beat them, bro. He could have beat them.
Like 300 yards.
Yo, it wasn't his fault. Waddle couldn't catch the ball.
Nervous.
He couldn't catch the ball. If he catches 3-4 of those pretty passes that's in his hand, he might be playing this
couple
week.
Extra points, yeah. Field goals, something.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I have the Bengals winning this game kind of convincingly. So you could take the money line straight if you like.
I hate this shit, bro.
But I also like the Cincinnati Bengals to win and the points to go over because I think it's going to be a shitload of points in this game.
You know I'm a Steelers fan. That's blood for me, my nigga. Mm-hmm. Like I really like these Bengals, bro. I love Joe Burrow, bro. Like
it's like me with the Cowboys, though.
It's crazy, bro.
I like this Cowboys team. It's nothing I despise about this team. I like the quarterback. I like both the running backs. These my guys. I like CD.
Yeah, bro. But Cincinnati, that shit is like, I hate them niggas, bro. And this team is like, not even, like even back in the days, I only liked Chad Johnson. I was like, yo, Chad Johnson, that's my nigga.
Yeah, you was very happy when that shit happened to Carson Palmer, and I didn't like you for that.
Super Bowl.
Go ahead. I didn't like that. That was mean. And you was just cheering it on.
Happens.
That man was never the same after that.
Fuck that. He was going to beat us.
It's an NFL rule because of that.
He was going to beat us. They was going to beat us that year.
Yes. He was about to throw. He threw a touchdown, I think.
To Chad. Right there.
Right there.
Nasty work.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I would take the Bengals on the spread with the over. You could play the money line straight. I got the Bengals. I got the Bills going home again for the second straight year in the divisional round. They missing what they the same team without Vaughn. Closing out the weekend, we got the game of the weekend. This is the game of the weekend. This is the game of the divisional round. A lot of people might have went with the Giants and Eagles, but that's just
what time is this game? Is this a late game?
This is the last game of the weekend.
It's a late time game?
Yeah, like 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, sun going down.
The sun down. Not in San Francisco. You know the sun is shining. You know it's shining, but it's going down.
Start?
Out there it's like probably like 3-4 o'clock.
Yeah, so the sun about
to go down. It's crispy. Yeah, it's warm.
Nah.
It's nice and warm.
I love San Francisco 49ers games. Like that time, like when the sun is about
it's dark out here, but nice out there. The light is up.
It's lit. Nah, this game about to be crazy.
We got the Dallas Cowboys going up against the San Francisco 49ers. I need you to understand why this is game of the week, and for you young kids out there. This was the shit to watch in the 90s.
Rivalry.
As a kid, watching Cowboys and Niners playoff games was just, you felt like it was somebody's going to fight after the shit. You know what I mean?
90s shit, yeah.
And it was good games. We haven't really seen it too much lately. Mm-hmm. But just last year, if you don't remember, the Cowboys were home against these same, not these same 49ers, but against these 49ers.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get in the playoffs?
No. The same round. Divisional round 2022. I had a nice $4,000 bet on this game last year, and it hit. So I'm going to play it again this year. With just more weapons this year, I'm going to play it again. But I hit on a same game parlay for this game last year for $4,000. Yes, I had some hand claps here. So we have a live rematch of last year's divisional round. You don't remember that? Debo Smith going crazy on him in the playoffs last year? In Dallas. Sent them home.
Oh, yeah.
Garoppolo throwing all over the place to Debo. But the 49ers are home this year. So a lot of people are superstitious. The Cowboys are good. They're better than they were last year. Defense and offense. But the 49ers are better this year. On all sides of the defense, offense, special teams, coaching. They're down to their third string quarterback that's looking better than the first two strings. It's just weird over there in San Francisco. I give you the numbers. Against the spread on the road, the Cowboys are 5-4, and the 49ers at home are 8-2. They're 8-2 at home. In the last 7 games, it wasn't 10. The Cowboys are 4-2-1 versus the spread against the 49ers. One of those losses being, of course, the game last year in the divisional round because they were the favorite and they lost. It's a tough game. But the 49ers were one of my preseason dark horses to go to the Super Bowl. And once they got my favorite running back in the league right now, Christian McCaffrey, I just knew as long as they stay healthy at these key position spots, these wide receivers and they running backs and they defense, it's going to be hard to beat them.
Good thing they won't be playing the next couple rounds, you know what I mean?
Cool.
So, San Francisco, the players could get healthy and just go chill. I got Dallas in this game, I'll be honest, like, just regular picks type shit.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that pick. I just don't.
I got Dallas, I got Cincinnati, I got Philly, and I got Kansas City.
Okay. I will say the Cowboys did what they were supposed to do Monday night. I'm not going to take anything from them because I didn't pick them, even though I won just betting on 8 players in the same game parlay,
Like so they tuned themselves up.
They came in there and they did what they were supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to be in that position anyway, but they did what they were supposed to do, right? I just feel like this isn't the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I bet on Tom Brady until Tom Brady's out.
Did they?
Right? This is just the root. This is like sports 101 now. Yeah. You don't really bet against Brady until he out.
Until he loses, yeah. Then you be like, yeah, I know.
You be like, yeah. So I had a feeling, but
did they play each other in this 10-game winning streak for San Francisco? Or have they played since Brock Purdy been the quarterback?
No.
Dallas? All right. I don't know. I just think they might be that team to expose him real quick for one game.
I think Brock Purdy almost exposed himself last week.
He was trying a lot, right?
He was doing a little. He was trying to be Patty, bro. He was trying to be Patty. You gotta relax, bro. You gotta. Somebody gonna pay you. Relax, though. He can't be doing all that and thinking he Patrick going off his back foot. You can't do that against these Cowboys. Do what you put the ball in Christian McCaffrey's hands.
Who they had last week?
Who
San Francisco beat last week?
Seattle.
Yeah, that was a good team to try to do all that.
And this is what I'm saying. I feel like San Francisco going against Seattle. Now Seattle was good, and they're a lot better than Tampa Bay. I think Seattle beats the Cowboys.
That's crazy.
I think Seattle beat. Yeah, I do. I think Seattle beats the Cowboys, but I think that was perfect for the 49ers to be having to go against a division rival that's really trying to get you the fuck up out of there and put pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? I think they're at home again, and they get to zone in more on what they need to do. Get the ball to Debo, get the ball to Kittle, get the ball to McCaffrey and Ayuk. All that extra shit, don't do that. You check that down. I think that's what they telling him this week because they seen him. You know what I'm saying? Try to do something you shouldn't be doing. But I think this game is going to be close. I can see it being a 3-point, 2-point win, 1-point win, anything under a field goal or at a field goal. Yeah. So I'll take the San Francisco 49ers to win this game, and I have the points total going over. Definitely. But this is definitely a game of the week. It could go either way. We could be looking at a NFC East.
Yeah, that's what I got. Dallas and Philly.
Yeah, Dallas and Philly.
That'll be in Philly?
Yeah, it'll be in Philly.
If San Francisco win and Philly win, that'll be in Philly. Either team
in Philly
that wins New York and...
It'll be in... Well, if New York wins, then it'll be between those winners. Then we on the road. We roll Warriors.
Yeah, throughout the whole shit. All right. Yeah.
So, to me, the NFC championship is going to be played in either Dallas or San Francisco. Mm-hmm. This is the last fucking game in Philly.
Yeah. It's going to be a good weekend.
So, that's just how I see it over here at Don's Bets.
Who are we?
You know what I'm saying? Who am I, man? I'm just a guy that went 4-2 in the wild card weekend. You know, smack a couple parlays. You know what I'm saying? I'm humble about it. I'm just trying to get everybody the money, man, and show everybody the way. So, to recap my weekend, I have the Chiefs on the money line and the over. You could pair that up if you want. I have the Giants spread. I have the Cincinnati Bengals beating the Bills, but definitely clearing the spread and the over. And I have the San Francisco 49ers beating the Cowboys and the points total going over. Place your bets. Cash it out. You know what I'm saying? That's my divisional round predictions. And I'll be back with y'all with championship week, man.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? But from me, Doncore at Don's Bets, by way of the Doncore and D-Reek and Hippie Show, I'm out of here. Everybody be safe. Enjoy these games, man.